vlog. First things first, we need to check on the sea monkeys, and it's hailing outside, so let's have a look. Alright, so the hail actually literally stopped as soon as I went to film. I was going to fly my drone the other day, but realised last time I used it, it needed a firmware update, and sometimes it won't let you fly when it needs an update, so I'm going to do that today, as well as give the batteries a good charge. The weather's really bad, so I don't think I'm actually going to fly it today, but I might try and get it up in the air sometime this week. Because I do, even if I'm not using it, like for work or whatever, I do try and get it up in the air every now and then, just to make sure everything's working, you know, keep the parts moving and make sure the batteries are working, because apparently what I've heard is if you don't use them for a while, the batteries will say they're full, and then you fly it and the thing will just drop out of the sky. So what I like to do is flatten the batteries and charge them back up just every so often. And yeah, so what I'm going to do now is update the firmware and give the batteries a charge. The weather is horrendous today, look at this. Alright, so I just updated the firmware in the actual remote controller. Now I need to update the firmware for the battery and the actual drone. I haven't done this for ages, that's why. The thing that's annoying about this is the drone beeps really loud for like 20 minutes while it's updating the firmware. I thought there was something wrong with it the first time I did it. So I try and tuck it into a corner of the house somewhere and just leave it there till it's finished. It's really annoying. The other thing as well is for people who do have drones, make sure if you're turning them on inside to do anything like this, that you take the propellers off, because just imagine it just went haywire and started to fly or something, and it could happen. So always take the propellers off if you're doing anything like this in the house or anywhere where you don't want it to fly. Take the propellers off just to be safe. So I'm just about to download the new firmware now and put it on the actual drone and the battery. And this case that I got for it, I got off eBay. I can't remember how much it was, but it's sick. So I can have the drone in here with the propellers on. Most cases I saw, you have to actually have the propellers off, which I didn't like. This one you can leave the propellers on, fits my batteries, the remote, the iPad or whatever you're using to control it. I keep a pair of sunglasses in here because it can be blinding sometimes, some tools, all the chargers. Pretty much everything I need for the drone fits in this case. And it's nice and padded too, and it's all cut out for the drone, so it's awesome. So I think with the version of firmware I'm currently putting on, you can actually update everything straight through the app, whereas I have to actually take the card out of the camera and put the file on there. So hopefully once I do this, I'll be able to update the drone and everything else through the app instead of having to put the SD card in the computer, copying the file over and all that kind of stuff. So that would be really awesome if that happens, if that's the case. Hopefully it is. Just putting it on the card now. I think they changed the beeping sound because that used to be really loud. Like I had to seriously put it in a corner of the house somewhere and just leave it there until we're finished. But now it's pretty quiet, so it's good. It was really annoying before. That would probably take about 20 minutes. And looks like we're all updated. Beautiful. Alright, so everything is now being updated, which is awesome. Just going to give the batteries a charge and then I'm going to try and fly it. Probably not today, the weather absolutely sucks. Maybe tomorrow or sometime this week if the weather's better. I really want to get it up in the air. It's been a long time. Truth be told, the drone actually scares the crap out of me. Every time I fly it, I'm freaking out just because I've heard horror stories with them where they're just falling out of the sky and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really careful with it, and yeah, because of that, it does scare me a little bit. But yeah, it is a lot of fun. And I just received another package. I'm hoping this is the GoPro microphone, so let's have a look. Yes, it is. Gonna get that open, give you a look at it, and then we'll give it a test. So that's it there. And the reason I bought this one is because it just comes with this cable. So even if I don't want to use the microphone it came with, I can use my Rode video mic. Pretty much any mic that has a 3.5mm jack I can use. But it also does come with a lav mic, so we'll see what that's like. It might actually be really good. Let's give it a shot. Alright, so I'm just going to use the GoPro frame that I got here. It's got a little hole there that I can plug the mic into. Just going to plug that in. And I'll be switching to the GoPro now. Alright, so I'm filming from the GoPro now. The sound should be coming through this lav mic right here. Let me know how it sounds. What I'm going to do now is unplug this and try the Rode video mic as well, so we'll see what that sounds like. Alright, and this is with the Rode video mic Pro R, and hopefully it sounds good because then I can use my GoPro in the car and not have to worry about the sound. Alright, so this is recording to the GoPro with no microphone whatsoever, so you'll get a good comparison as to what the lav mic does or the Rode video mic does. I'm going to do a full review on this mic either way, so yeah. And I'll do some comparisons like this in it, so it should be good. Alright, so I just checked out the footage and had a listen. It is awesome. It sounds way better than obviously the original GoPro audio. So this is the one I ended up getting. It's a Boya lav mic for GoPro cameras. You can use it for anything anyway because it's just a 3.5mm jack. And then as I said before, you get this little adapter so you can use pretty much any mic with your GoPro. Originally I did buy like a $12 or $14 one from eBay, which I was looking forward to trying, but they actually messaged me saying they were out of stock even though they had it listed on eBay, which is annoying as. So they gave me a refund and I ended up going with this one. I think this one was about $30 or $40, maybe a bit less, maybe 20, I can't exactly remember. I will check though, and I will be doing a review on this microphone, so if you're interested, look forward to that. So the only one problem with using the external mic is you have to have the GoPro exposed. That's why I've got it in the frame. You obviously can't use it in a waterproof case, which sucks because you can't plug it in. But yeah, it's better than nothing, and it would be awesome to use in the car, maybe to get some exhaust sounds when I do my car video. Gonna test it out, see how it sounds with the exhaust. And yeah, it's pretty awesome so far. I'm really happy with it. So it works good with both the video mic and the mic that came with it. The standard audio is really bad. You got to talk really loud, I've found, and yeah, just the lav mic's awesome.
Then I looked at it again today. There's like 3 more reviews just in July.
Alright. Christine needs to cancel her gym membership because she's read some horrid reviews online, but she only just signed up yesterday. Sean, do you want to be in the vlog today?
The vlog?
Yeah.
Are you doing it now?
I was just recording the screen earlier. There you go. Say hello. There? He's there.
Hold on.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
What?
How are you, player?
Good. Pimpin'.
Let's talk business.